and welcome back to Dry Veganuary with Shady Sheratoy. My name is Cheryl, and thank you for joining me on my journey. So this is video diary number 9 from January 9th, and I'll be talking about what I ate and drank. If you're so far liking the videos, please make sure to like and subscribe so you can make sure that you get all of the video updates. I am tired today. I did a very big workout this morning, and you will see it on tomorrow's vlog. I also want to give a shout out. I'm wearing my Webster Soccer shirt from Legit 1998, I believe. Shout out to Metro Sports in Webster, New York, for the good quality t-shirts. I love it. It's one of my favorites. This color right here, this sunflower color, is my favorite color. We were blue and gold, but I love it. Still rocking. A couple dents, but still going. So I wanted to be comfortable today. Again, I did a big workout this morning. I will talk about it in tomorrow's vlog. So my vlog, make sure you go and see that. I am also drinking a little bit of BCAAs I just picked up from the vitamin shop. I did a bonus video on that, so please go check out the bonus video vitamin shop haul. So let's talk about yesterday. For breakfast, if you watched day 8 video, I made this Lebanese eggplant moussaka, and so I had a little bit left of that. I did not use any of the rice because I'm saving that for another recipe. But I just had the rest of the veggies for that for breakfast. I tried to eat something a little light because I knew I'd be going out to watch some football. So the Buffalo Bills played in their first playoff game in a few years, and they won for the first time in 25 years. So that was really exciting. With this particular place that we go to watch the games, there are no vegan options. I'm talking like you can get French fries, and I think that's it. So I had to be a little creative. I first went and looked at their veggie burgers because usually there is some sort of veggie burger, but the only veggie burger they had was just that, a veggie burger. And a lot of those do not come vegan. They're usually made with eggs to kind of hold the vegetables together. So that was not an option. So when I got there, I asked the bartender if, while it wasn't busy, he could go back and ask the chef if the pizza dough was made with eggs or dairy, because sometimes those things are, but a lot of times they're not. So he came back to me and let me know that they are not. So what I did is I got a vegetable pizza, but I just asked them not to put any cheese on it. So sometimes you have to think a little creatively, but it was a full meal. I mean, I definitely was full from it. Wasn't that bad for you? So that was my way around it. I did have a Diet Coke with that. I managed again to not drink during a football game. Now, if you ask any of my friends, they think I'm crazy, especially being in playoffs because we haven't been there before. But it was actually really interesting. I definitely suggest going out 1 or 2 nights with your friends and not drinking and just kind of watching what happens. And I was like, is this what normally happens? And I just don't notice because I'm having some drinks. But it was funny. Definitely not something I recommend to do all of the time, but once in a while I would definitely try that. I'm very much a social drinker. I'm usually one of the first people will call when they want to go have a drink. But this was definitely an eye-opening experience. Yeah, so that was interesting. For dinner, I felt a little bad about having the, processed pizza crust. So I want to make sure I loaded up on my veggies because even though there were veggies on the pizza, that definitely was not half of my meal veggies for my rule number 3, eat your veg challenge. So I wanted to kind of overdo it with dinner. So I actually tried out these smashed Brussels sprouts. So you boil the Brussels sprouts for about 10 minutes, immediately dunk them into ice water so they don't continue cooking, lay them out on a pan, and then take like a mug, or I use a mason jar to smash them, and then you can put whatever you want on it. Then when I'm making veggies, I'll do lemon juice, and if I'm not doing vegan, the Parmesan. But I just put some salt, pepper, and lemon juice, and they were good. They weren't the best things in the world, but it was better than just normal Brussels sprouts. I like maple on my Brussels sprouts, so that or maple syrup. So I tried that in the last couple, and that was a good idea. I always like salt and maple syrup. I feel like I ate a lot that day because of the veggie pizza. I usually aren't that heavy of processed carbs, but I definitely needed something at night. And I've always preached, if your body is telling you you need something, please do that. So I actually had hot chocolate, which, disclaimer, absolutely not vegan. I even put marshmallows on it. Again, very much not vegan. But sometimes your body is just saying like, hey, you need something. So I needed something sweet. It was 1 glass and it hit the spot. It was so good. So technically, is my veganuary over? Yeah, it was over with the yogurt the very first day. But again, the goal is not perfection. I'm still not eating cheese, which is one of the worst calorie things you can eat. High in fat, high in calories. So the fact that I didn't have the cheese on my pizza for lunch and then had a non-vegan hot cocoa at night, I definitely think that was a good decision for my calorie, my waistline, um, and all of that. So please make sure that once in a while you indulge. So on the keto diet, you can't really do that, and that's one of the reasons that that's not my favorite diet. If it works for you, that's excellent. I think keep going with it, but I think you have to pick and choose, which diets let you cheat a little bit because it is really hard to maintain that perfectness all the time. The only thing so far that I've still hung on to is the dry part of Dry January, and I think that's one of those things where people go all or nothing. So I think going nothing is very helpful for me personally. So for exercise, oh man, after being out, so we sat outside for the game, and football games are about 4 hours. So we sat outside. I think it was 45-ish degrees out. It was freezing. So the entire game, I'm doing side steps back and forth, trying to warm up. So I was really tired by the end of the game from standing and being outside and the general stress of watching an NFL game, especially the Bills. So I was really tired when I got home. I had sat down, I had the smashed Brussels sprouts, and I really just didn't feel like doing anything. By the time I looked at the clock, I think it was like 7:45 or something, and I was like, girl, come on, you can do a half hour. I also really wanted to shower from being so cold all day. So I was like, all right, you can go take a shower if you do this half-hour workout. And honestly, it wasn't that bad at all. I'm really glad that I ended up pushing through and doing it. I also did a MadFit 10-minute upper body workout. I'll make sure to link that down below. And so I only worked out for 40 minutes, but that's 40 minutes that I didn't. And that was really good. There's no reason us being home and doing nothing to not do a half-hour workout. Again, that's another good reason for the Beachbody On Demand. They're only a half hour and you can do them whenever you want. So I'm very proud of myself that I did that. So pretty short video today, but I do want to make sure I give my influencer shout out of the day. For today, I definitely want to represent Rochester, New York. So if you have not heard of her, Jenna Marbles is one of the most famous YouTube influencers. Please make sure to go check her out. She has since stopped making videos after some events of this year, but you can easily go back and watch her old videos. There's enough on there that'll keep you occupied for a very long time. And then her boyfriend, Julian, also does vlogs by Julian, and he's done a lot of cooking shows. So both of them are vegan. Julian is also gluten-free. So he does try to recreate a lot of recipes that are, pretty well known. And so they're pretty entertaining. So I definitely would check out some of Julian's vlogs as well as some comic relief of Jenna's. I really, aspire to be them one day. I see a lot of myself in Jenna since we are from the same hometown. But she also started at Barstool Sports. That is where she started working before her YouTube career took off. So sports, Bills, Rochester, Buffalo. Thought that might be a good connection. If you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see, please make sure you comment down below. Again, thank you for holding out and watching in the videos. I'll put as many links as I can in the description section. Please make sure to check out the Vitamin Shop haul. It's not really a food haul, and where I give some tips of things I'm going to try along with my recipes so you can understand where I got them from and why I purchased them. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.